Here are my references for today's video. I was gonna record this voiceover on Monday, but I kind of forgot, and I keep getting snow days for some reason. I don't even know why I'm up right now. It's like 10. I mean, okay, I have no school because it's never snow day. Power actually went out on the weekend for like a second. Most of my town has no power, but I'm in the only area that has power. Anyways, okay, onto the topic of this video. So, I wanted to show off like one of my favorite OCs. I've been working on her for like a while, and this is her drowning her sister. Yeah, that is kind of like a shocker. I also forgot to record part of this, and also the recording was kind of wonky because I kind of messed up at parts. Anyways, um, so you may be wondering why she's drowning her sister. So this is kind of like from my story Lab Rats, which is like I think a prequel to Nothing is Black and White that I mentioned in my first video. So basically what is happening here is that Lapis, she was like when she was like a kid, she kind of got kidnapped by an evil scientist. And then like she's been living on this lab, and her sister gets kidnapped too. Um, and she's told this is like a normal experiment just to test um, like how what is the word? Like how long you can breathe underwater without any air being forced underwater, so the sister can't come back up. And Lapis was being told that she was going to be able to like get her sister out of the water before her sister actually drowned. But the scientist who was watching over, now I don't know. I just realized I don't think I put the logo on the uniform. Anyways, um the scientist who, I don't know if I want to do it Dr. Tooley or Dr. Smith, but one of them kind of held her arms down, so she was forced to drown her sister to death. It's morbid, to be fair. This is like horror comedy kind of series. This is not comedy. This is just death. Um anyways, yeah, this is she's kind of being forced to drown her sister. Her sister, I think this is Mickey, or no, that's not her name. Vanny. Her name's Vanny. I'm thinking of my other OC. Anyways, um this is Vanny that she's drowning. She does have like three of her sisters that also got kidnapped and died in front of her eyes, but she didn't actually kill herself. Um, so that was kind of like the first half of the image. The second half here, is her when she got the flashback of this memory. Because like I know like stuff like if you're doing something, it could trigger a traumatic memory, and she was washing dishes and her hands were like under the water, and this is the first time escaping the lab. She's on the mafia, and like she's kind of like being told, hey, do the dishes. She didn't really know how to do the dishes because she spent most of her life in the lab, so she got told to like how to do the dishes. She's now doing the dishes, but because she has a like play in the water, her hands are fully submerged in the water, and it's just reminding her of like what she was forced to do to Vanny. I'm just gonna say this image like turned out amazing. Like I think it's because my one friend who's also an artist like kind of gave me tips on how he does stuff. Like Vanny's hair I'm especially proud of, like how it like looks like she's actually underwater. Um I didn't record myself drawing this one drawing, but I think I might uh do like show you a different one that I'm actually really proud of, which is the scientists, actually, Dr. Smith and Dr. Marco. Now I don't know what I was doing with the scar there. She had see I did that, like the her scars aren't really exactly planned out yet. She's supposed to have a prosthetic arm. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know when I'm gonna have her lose her arm. Anyways, talk about Lapis. If I'm pretty sure that was clear, but you know what, whatever. Um, so yeah, I think my art improved because like my one friend gave me a tiny bit of lessons. It was mainly on hair, but I also was copying how they did like the body and eyes, and um I like I was copying while they were teaching me, and then I decided to implement some of that stuff into my art. That is something I actually suggest like you do while you are learning. Like if someone gives you like a lesson or if you're watching someone draw, try copying some of the techniques because one of those techniques might actually be useful for you. Now, I'm not saying copy the whole entire style. I'm saying look at technique they use, alter it so it works for you and works for your style, and then you have like a new technique that could really help you. That's kind of what I do. Like my one friend, I hope I'm pretty sure she doesn't have power. When she has power and if she sees this video, like um my one friend, Worm, you might see her in the comments, I don't know. But I like one day I decided to copy her art style like as an art study. I didn't exactly copy it. I kind of like drew in her art style and analyzed it, and then I implemented those, and that's why I have an actually good face structure because I actually decided to do the study on the face more, and then I knew like more so how to do faces. And then I did do an independent study where I looked at a skull, and then I kind of drew the skull and drew the Greek god Apollo with it. Yes, I used the god of art for an art study. It just seems right. um I will say like I am really proud. I think I'm gonna keep doing eyes like this because like I like the thickness on the top, and I don't know why, but my mouths got better. I never did a mouth study, so I have no clue how my mouths got better, but they did. And um like I did this like little like indent in the face to represent like kind of like her chin, I guess. I don't know, but it actually is good and I keep doing it. I think I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm actually shocked how well this turned out. You're gonna see at the end. And how well like my other drawing that I did it today and stuff. It looked amazing. I am proud in comparing like the one I did today to another picture of that Dr. Smith. Both of them have Dr. Smith in it. They look so different each of them because heck, even in October I was doing like really like jagged kind of not that good lines, and then also like they were very thick. When I really think my style is thin lines. Like it makes it so I can add way more detail. I think I started doing thick lines because someone told me that thick lines are better, but they in my style they are not better. Like my style is more thin lines because my style is actually going from cartoonish to more realistic now that I think of it. Like my art style used to be super cartoonish, but now it kind of looks more realistic, which was my intent. Actually, when I was a kid, I always wanted to do an anime style, and now I'm doing more realistic. But you know what? I'm a teenager now, and I was a preteen when I wanted an anime art style. I matured. Not saying the anime art styles are bad. I'm just saying I matured and I want my art style to look different because I matured. The anime art styles actually look really good though. I wonder if you can see some of the mouths kind of give off anime vibes. Like I'm curious, like if you guys like notice parts of my art style that give off anime style, because I learned to draw from anime. I'm not even kidding. Like so I was like in a living room and I had the sketchbook that my friend gave me. It was a parting gift because I left that school and they were also leaving that school at the same time. um and I was looking at their art, and then I was also watching Pokemon, and like that's when I kind of decided that I wanted to take art more seriously. I was like 9 years old at that time, and then I just started trying to improve my art. um I didn't exactly take it too seriously. I mean, I took it seriously, tried to improve, tried to make it look better, and try to copy the anime art style. But like I I only really started taking it more seriously when I was a preteen, kinda, or was it more when I got to high school? Like, cause as a kid, I always did like online art. Online art is my specialty. Um, but as a kid, I would only use one layer, never undo, never erase, and also did I seriously forgot how to do her neck? Anyways, um, never undo, never erase. Never had sketches either. I just went in blind and I never zoomed in at all. Now, okay, never zooming in, that's fine to do, but it detrimented my art style. Like, it never looked good. Why did I think that color was good for a scar? That, I don't think that looks good. Anyways, um, okay, no, that's given Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 villain vibes. Anyways, um, but yeah, and I really think it detrimented my work because I also would use a fill bucket, but very lazily, and I would never make sure everything was filled because I never zoomed in, so I never knew when stuff didn't get filled, or I just I just didn't care. And also, oh my god, my art used to be so bright. Like, here's a tip. Try to mute your colors down a bit. Like, don't use like the pure. Only use the pure colors for something you want to emphasize. Like pure white. Now I do use pure white for eyes and teeth. But like for other stuff, like don't use a pure white. Don't use a pure black. For blacks, I usually pick like purple and then I make it darker. Like if you look at the like jacket, they look gray, they look black, but they're a bit more of a purple. Heck, Lapis's shirt, it looks black, but it's actually more of a purple. Um, and then for whites, I usually go for blue, like make it a very very light blue. Did I make her hair gray? Anyways, um, I make it very light blue, just because. Okay, now I like how I gave Vanny pimples. That was like a last minute decision. I was like, oh, she looks boring. Let's give her pimples. I don't even know why I just. What am I doing here? What the? Sometimes I confuse myself with my own art process. What was I even saying? God, I have ADHD. If you can't tell. Right, art style. So, uh, now, if you look there, I tend to sometimes I don't think I used it in this one, but like those sliders, I tend to use those sometimes if I'm trying to get a perfect color, because I just find that um it helps me like adjust the colors a bit. Now, okay, here's something I always do. If you saw, I put a purple like overlay over and then made it color and then like made it a little um opaque. As you can see here, it kind of unified my colors. Um because something I learned one day is that when you're doing online like art and stuff, if if your colors seem to be clashing a bit, but you don't know what to change them to, or if you don't even want to change them at all, you so make a new layer, use one color you want to unify them all to. In my case, I always pick purple, which is ironic because I'm named Donatello. And anyways, um I always pick purple for it. And then what you do is that you like pick the color thing and then you like make it more opaque, so it gives it a color like the per like for my case a purple kind of vibe. But if let's say that's not the vibe I want, I will change the color to like something that matches the vibe, but 99% of the time it's purple. Anyways, yeah, this is the final product. um I guess like and subscribe if you like this. I'm hoping to post more. I think I'm gonna try make videos on the weekend and then like posting them Sunday, Monday. We'll see how that goes. Of course, you can see that I kind of forgot this time. But love you guys. Bye bye.